First exercise I'm going to show you. Welcome to yet another video of Fitness Guy, and if you're watching this video, I am assuming that you are having a knee related condition and you are at the early stages of your rehab. Here's what I want you to do. I am going to give you 7 exercises for free which I want you to include in your early stage rehab. अगर आपके early stage में हो आप, these are the 7 must do exercises which I want you to do. And what I want you to do is इस वीडियो के नीचे कमेंट करके बताइए व्हाट इज योर इंजरी एंड सिंस हाउ लॉन्ग आर यू डीलिंग विथ योर injury, so we can have a chat in the comments. And if you like the content of this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel as well. Let's begin. Oh, and by the way, if you are looking to do your knee rehab one-on-one with me and my team, there's a link down there in the description. Just click on it and you can reach out to us. So for this particular video, imagine as if this is my affected leg. All right, the first exercise I'm going to show you might feel common. ऐसा आपको लगेगा ये तो आपने हॉस्पिटल के पेपर्स में भी देखा है, but most of you might be doing this mistake. Listen to me carefully and watch this carefully. So when we do the first exercise, which is single leg raise, I want you to avoid this mistake. बहुत लोग क्या करते हैं, many people do this. Can you see what's wrong here? If you cannot, then I'll tell you. Most people don't keep their quads contracted. मतलब आपको नी पहले नीचे प्रेस करना है before you lift your leg up. Okay, now you can even do this while lying down. That's also fine. Whichever way you are comfortable with. You can bend this other knee, be comfortable, place your palms behind. Okay, and the mistake I want you to avoid is, I do not want you to do this. इससे आपके नी पे कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं आ रहा है. This is not affecting your knee in a positive way. So the mistake to be avoided, and the first exercise is single leg raise. Press your knee down, contract your quads. Okay, keep them contracted. Let's say you are doing 20 repetitions. Okay, throughout the 20 repetitions, keep them contracted. Keep your knee pressed down and lift your leg up. Okay, now I will do 10 reps with you, so you can see how I am keeping my quads contracted. Also, one more tip, I would recommend keep your ankle dorsiflex. मतलब अपने toes को point your toes towards yourself, towards your body. Press your knee down, keep your quads contracted, and now let's do 10 repetitions. 1, 2. Now another mistake people do is touching the leg again and again on the floor and resting it. Okay, if you have pain in your knee, if you are at very beginning stage, maybe resting it in between the reps is fine. Otherwise, I want you to do it continuous at one go. So this is how you do it. Let's go. Toe pointed towards me, knee pressed down, quads contracted, and 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I hope you learned something new and you would be avoiding these mistakes. One more tip. अभी अगर आपको लग रहा है you are not able to keep your knee completely straight and contract your quads, here's what I want you to do. Get a towel, wrap a towel here like this. मतलब अपने पैर के नीचे से wrap a towel here on the near the sole of your foot. Grab the towel like this. So basically you will take some load off your quads if your quads are not strong enough to keep your knee straight and lift your leg up. Okay, so wrap a towel, hold it like this, and you can do the leg raises. By the way, I had uploaded a reel on how to do this specific exercise on my Instagram quite some time back. You can go to our Instagram and check it out. Let's move to the next exercise. Second exercise we are going to do is passive knee bending. Provided your surgeon has allowed it, you can consult your surgeon once, because if you have had a surgery, सबकी condition अलग होती है. You can take permission from your surgeon. But yes, this is what we do for our patients in online rehab for most of the cases जो हमारे पास early stages में आते हैं. Okay, so second thing we are going to do passive knee bending. Now, how I want you to do it is, you can either use a towel, again wrap it around the foot, but I like to use hands. Simple. I want you to sit, maybe lean back against your bed or wall, anything works. अगर आप ऐसे भी without lean back किए बैठ सकते हो, you are comfortable, that's fine. What I want you to do is slowly bend your knee. Let's say you are able to bend your knee only this much. Now what people do is, people just do this. Let me tell you how I want you to do it. Bend using your hands, pull, and let's say इधर वो ऐसा stiffness लग रहा है. Let's say you are feeling that your knee is stiff after this point. It's not coming back. Hold over here for 3 seconds and keep breathing. Watch me. And then after 3 seconds, release it nice and slow. Okay, press your knee down once again completely. Because बहुत बार ऐसा होता है, लोग बेंड करने लगते हैं, फिर नी स्ट्रेट नहीं होता है. So during this, I want you to get in the full range of motion when you are extending your knee. Okay, after this, pull it back. So क्या करना है पता है? My funda is whatever gets measured gets improved. So if you can see in the first step, let's say first time जब भी आपने किया, you were able to bend your knee till this point. I mean your heel came back till this point. What I want you to do is, take some marker. For example, I'll take it here like this. यहाँ पे you can use a cloth, you can use any towel, whatever you want, just like a marker. Okay, so I know that, okay, first repetition I reached here, and believe me, I have myself had 2 ACL meniscus surgeries, one on my each knee. I am giving you the tips and like pro tips and master tips which I have used in my own rehab. So watch this video till the end. Do not leave. ये छोटे छोटे गलतियां आप करते हो, which is why you don't recover fast, and I want you to recover fast. So done. First step, इधर तक I was able to do. Go down, go down. Next step, I'm going to try and beat this, even if it is by half a centimeter. So let's say I'm pulling, 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 pulling here. If it is excruciating pain, mat karo. If it is like 1 or 2 out of 10 pain, you can push a little bit. So, I'll try to push myself by half a centimeter literally, and hold here. Deep breathing starts again. And relax. You see how gently I'm handling my leg, even though I'm not in that condition now, but मुझे पता है, I have been there, I have done that, right? So I want you to do this 5 times, okay, and repeat this after a couple of hours again. Now moving on to the third exercise. Third exercise is called heel digs. It is for activating your hamstrings in the early stages. Watch carefully how it is supposed to be done. Do not do it if it is painful, but watch me carefully. Okay, so let's say you are able to bend your knee only this much, or maybe this much, or maybe this much, whatever angle you are able to bend. Here's what I want you to do. Place your palms behind. Now let's say you are able to bend your knee this much. I want you to observe my heel. एकदम ध्यान से देखना. Observe very carefully. Attention on my heel and attention on my hamstrings. Okay, I'll just pull my pants up so you can see the muscle contraction here. Now what I'm going to do is, at this angle, I am going to imagine as if I want to push the floor down with my heel. All right. So, and I'm going to push it down, press it down, and hold for 5 seconds. Watch me do it. Okay. Starting in 3, 2, 1. I will press. Did you see contraction here? In my calf as well, in my hamstring as well. Very minimal movement, but it is super effective. Okay. So here's how you do it. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Press and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. So you'll feel it in your hamstrings. In the early stages, I just see people doing this and ultrasound and stuff, but no. I'm going to show you many more things by the end of this video, and they are super effective. Alright, so this was the third exercise. Moving on to the fourth one. For the next exercise, I am going to use a foam roller. In case you don't have a foam roller, I will put a link in the description if you want to order it from there. We use this for different recovery purposes, but for today we are going to use this for knee extension, basically trying to make your knee straight, because after your surgery or injury, making your knee straight is your first priority. And in many cases, people don't have a complete knee extension even after months and years of their injury or surgery. हमारे पास आते हैं वैसे लोग, we get such people. So I want you to work very carefully and really soon on this. Okay, now in case you don't have a foam roller as of now, you can use some pillows, but the reason I don't prefer pillows is because if your pillows are too soft, it just defeats the purpose of the exercise. Maybe if your pillows are firm and not too cushiony and soft, you can use even a stack of 2 or 3 pillows. For now that works. Okay, I'm going to use my foam roller. Here's what we are going to do. Place it just here above your ankle, so your knee is basically up in the air. Now I'm going to try and press my knee down. As you can see, my knee is hyper extending. Okay, so press it down, hold 1, 2, 3 and up. Press down, hold 1, 2, 3, up. Hold, press down, contract your quads, toes pointed towards yourself if you can. 1, 2, 3, relax. Okay, now moving on to the next exercise, another variation of this. I want you to take this foam roller or your pillow. Now यहाँ पे पिलो रखना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा. It will be difficult for you to just stack pillows below your hamstring. So that's another reason why we prefer a foam roller. Okay, so a variation for this is, I want you to place this roller basically where your hamstrings start. Now what I want you to do is lift your leg up, again try to hyperextend and down. We'll hold up here 1, 2, 3, down, hold up 1, 2, 3, down. Can you see the contraction here? Up 1, 2, 3, down. Okay, now let's move on to the next exercise. For the next exercise, we are going to stand up, and assuming this is my affected leg, I have tied a brace so that you will understand which one is the working leg. We are going to go near a pole or maybe near a chair or table, anything. And please note, for this particular exercise, if your surgeon or your doctor has told you do not do weight bearing because of your meniscus surgery or anything, if you are not allowed to do weight bearing, do not force it now. Okay, whenever you are allowed to do so, तभी आप कर सकते हो. So the next exercise we are going to do is go near a pole or a chair. I am going to use this pole. Okay, now basically we are going to practice single leg weight bearing. That's it. So मैंने pole का support लिया है. I am taking the support of this pole, and all I am going to do is lift this leg up in the air, stand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. If this is painful, do not do it. Okay, second rep, I'm just going to take support of this hand, weight bearing here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Okay, so what we are practicing is, when we remove the brace, we should be able to not only depend on this leg, but हमें दोनों पैर पे equally weight distribution जल्दी करना है. Otherwise, sooner or later, your other knee may get affected. Now, if you are comfortable with the brace, what I want you to do is remove this brace. I'll keep it here for now and practice the same thing. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, samjha? Got it? Now let's move on to the final exercise. And now for the final exercise, we are going to Try to learn and climb steps. Now, assuming again this is my affected leg. Can you see how small of a step this is? It is like barely 2.5 inches. Okay. I know you may not have such a small step. Maybe what you can do is place 2 or 3 mats over each other, and you can try to make a really small 2 or 3 inch elevation. Okay. So this is my affected leg. I'm going to try to do this, and then I'm going to try and climb down back. Okay. So up, again weight on this leg, and then down. Okay. Now let's say this is not a problem for me. Can you say this is quite a good elevation? This is, I would say, at least 8 to 10 inches. I will do the same over here. Now this could be a challenge. Okay. So I'll go up. Maybe you can take some support if needed, and then down, nice and slow. Again, take some support if needed, up and down. Now, some people may find it difficult to come down. Okay. So what you can do, just go up and maybe use this leg to come down. Are you getting me? Go up and use this leg to come down. Another pro tip, let's say you are not even able to do this. आपको ये भी करने नहीं हो रहा है. Here's what I want you to do. Watch me carefully, maybe from other angle. This is my affected leg, okay? I want you to use force of this leg to push yourself up, okay? Now watch this leg carefully what I'm doing. Watch this leg, okay? So I'm on my toes and I will use the power of this leg to push myself up, okay? What did I do? Until the time I gain confidence, I will use this leg to push myself up, okay? Now let's say I am confident enough, I will I will take some support, go up, down. If I'm more confident, I'll not use any support, go up and down. Okay, so that was a final exercise for today. And now I surely know that your only goal is not to get out of early stage. Maybe you want to get back to playing sports. Maybe you want your quickness back. Maybe you want your jumping ability back. Maybe you want to be able to sit down like this, like I can. So if you want to fast track your recovery, click on the link in the description and you can do your one-on-one rehab with us. And for more such value, hit that subscribe button and make sure to like this video. I'll see you in the next one.